Hi, welcome back. It's Laura from Hyperstamper. I finally finished this Christmas journal and I'm actually really pleased with how it turned out. I was struggling with the cover and I pulled this 1800s book cover and split it. So this is the front. The back is actually exactly the same. So I'm going to try to do another one with the back as well. And I added these. These are actually, they're not brand new and they're not old. So they're kind of in the middle of vintage and new, but they're majestic. These tassels are beautiful, deep red. And I added a little glass snowman here. And I mounted this 1800s book cover on top of a red vintage book cover. And I even added this antique door pull here, and that comes to the side and does up with the ribbons, so it closes like that there, or you can flip it around to the front. So I love it. I think it's really fun and it's significant. So in the front page here, you'll see that there's a science book, a vintage science book on how snowflakes are made there. And then in here, this very special, look at this Christmas card. Are you ready for this? Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? I love it. It was very damaged, so I did do some repair work to the side to keep it intact. You can see back there how damaged that was, but I was able to save it. And this is from Mrs. Pearlie Vogler. Isn't that great? Look at that. So anyways, that's really fun. This is a canasta score pad. You've seen me put canasta sheets in my journals, and I just kept this one because it was red and green. And I thought, let's put that in a Christmas journal, for goodness sake. That's where it belongs. So everything in here is authentic Christmas, antique, and vintage ephemera. Very awesome, because it is hard to fill a book this size with authentic ephemera. There are some tea-dyed pages that I hand stamped with Christmas images as well. So in here, sorry, this is really tucked in here well. Oh, it got stuck on a little bit of glue. That's okay. Look at this great little Christmas card here with the little baby on it. And that is from Montreal. And I think that is just so endearing and sweet. And that would be from the 50s. And then this very precious little card here with a prayer on the back. And that says down here, Christmas 1887. Hello, that is very precious. And this is not old by any means, but somebody gifted me these little Christmas ones and I slipped those in there. And here is just a vintage doily. That's a nice dark green. I thought that was perfect for here. And holly from a vintage plant book, American Gardens, I believe it's called. So how great is that? And here's some children's book pages here. We've got some dog sledding, and look at this beautiful antique postcard. It actually needed some repair. I can see another spot here that needs gluing because the plasticky coating on top has come up, but I'm gonna try to, I thought I got all of them, but this one also, probably from the heat, has lifted as well. And isn't that wonderful? So yeah, I'm gonna actually set that aside. So I just do a little repair work on that. And here's another vintage tag that I made, and I put a little vintage Easter seals. Actually, that one is Christmas seals stamp there. Little stamp here of some holly. This is from a Christmas story book. Nice image here. And this one is a children's story, The Little Dog's Christmas, from December 21st. And then this one is December 22nd, The Christmas Cookies. How great. A New Zealand Christmas stamp here. And this is a very old Silent Night, Holy Night. Look at the image there, how beautiful that is. Isn't that lovely? Oh my gosh. And what child is this? Just a classic nativity scene up there in full color, which is pretty special when you get the antique pages. And over here, I used this dictionary page down here because it's got the cardinal on it. And then up here, just to fill up some of the blank text, is a little ad from a magazine with a Santa craft on there, as well as this little pocket here. That's the other side, little gingerbread men. This pocket is made out of A Christmas Carol. And I just slipped a little paper in here for journaling on, antique page. Put another one of those lovely, that one is from the Lung Association in Canada, vintage. And a card, just because it's red for Christmas. And I put I stamped laughter there because that's what Christmas is all about. Now I know this looks like a Halloween stamp. I thought it was at first, but it actually says Christmas greetings on it. Is that neat? I just thought that was fun. And I pulled the word enthusiasm out of the dictionary there. And this is a beautiful antique postcard, just a lovely scene of the mountains, which I thought, and it's weird because the postcard is upside down on the back, but I thought that was perfect for a Christmas journal because it's winter. Look at this one. This here is from a magazine from the 50s, just all different gifts that you can make for Christmas. And on the other side is Yuletide accents. Look how wonderful. Oh my gosh, I just get so excited when I find these and I put them in my little Christmas folder. And oh, here, look, another one of these wonderful little photo cards. This one is, look at this little sweet little child here. And then a wonderful Christmas message on the back that you can read. I pulled this from a book down here. It says, A Wonderful Christmas Favorite, Light Fruitcake. That was from, obviously from a recipe book. And this I put in here. It is a cloth measuring tape from the 20s. And because it was red, I put it in there. And I added this really beautiful vintage hanky in there as well. And there's more of this wonderful children's story of the dog sleds. Because it's green, a Monopoly card from the 30s. Another Canadian Christmas stamp down here because it's red. And, oh yeah, just another magazine page here with Christmas crafts on it. And this lovely Christmas message. That is actually from the 1800s. So I really like that one a lot. Another one of these wonderful music sheets. The images are just wonderful, wonderful. I'm so happy with this. And a sewing pattern, which normally I wouldn't put in a Christmas journal, but it's red and green, and I've never seen that before. So I had one pattern, and I'm trying to spread it out amongst my Christmas journals. And just this vintage bird image. It's the cardinal. Only had one in the book, and it lives here now. And it's just some wonderful winter images from the 1915 Girls' Own Annual book. And this is from the Christmas Carol book. And this is from a vintage children's book, of course, The Night Before Christmas. Isn't that sweet? Another one of those Christmas Carol pages, and another children's storybook page here about Christmas. And another Christmas stamp down here on top of a 1955 stamp collector's page. And I just made this out of a little French book page. And another Christmas image, another St. Nicholas image down here that I stamped. And an igloo. I thought that was a fun winter image from the dictionary. And you'll see the word snow there. And because this is red, it came out of a recipe book. You can fill in your favorite Christmas things on there. And from the 1920s, the first Noel. Look at how special that is. A little brittle, just be careful. If it tears, just tuck it back into a pocket. And this is from my French almanac, my 1936 edition. And it's December 24th there. Le Legend du Père, Father Christmas. The story of Father Christmas is wonderful. And then December 25th. Very, very special, that one from 1936. And another vintage Christmas stamp, a bingo card, and you're wondering why am I putting that in the Christmas journal? Because it has 12/25, December 25th. I know it's a stretch, but I think it's fantastic. And of course, this is from the 1800s from Demarest's magazine, and that's a Santa. I think there's another one in here. Let's see. Oh, look at this pretty. They're three birds sitting on a pine branch, which I love. And just a little sprig here that reminded me of a Christmas sprig. Holiday Adventure. It's just a little journaling spot there. Came Upon a Midnight Clear, also from the early 1900s. And that brings us to the end. So there you go. I'm going to be putting this up on Etsy shortly, and enjoy. Thanks.